You need to shut your damn mouth before I call your supervisor, and we go from there, and you don't lose your job in California while you're visiting Arizona.
All right, well, we're not giving your phone then. We're not giving your phone.
Okay, if I don't get my phone, I'm not going in that place.
Well, yes, you are.
You gonna give me my phone?
Hey, don't you touch me. Don't you fucking touch me.
Whoa, whoa.
You have a problem? Fuck. You grabbed me.
Police officers are meant to uphold the law, but what happens when they believe they're above it? In a shocking twist of irony, some officers are caught red-handed by their own colleagues in moments of bad behavior. These incidents reveal just how justice can come full circle, even for those sworn to protect it. Let's dive into some of the most jaw-dropping cases of officers arrested on the spot by their fellow cops. On November 14, 2020, Scottsdale police received an urgent call from a bustling nightclub. An intoxicated man had lost control, repeatedly acting aggressively, even assaulting a bouncer, and stubbornly refusing to leave. But what made this incident particularly remarkable was the identity of this man. What happened next will leave you completely stunned.
Don't want you at the business, so you need to go.
I'm on your fucking side.
I get that, but they don't want you here tonight, man.
You guys are fucking brutal.
Hey.
I'm on your side, bro.
We understand what you do, but you need to.
I'm a law enforcement.
Okay, you need to understand. Hey.
You want to have a blue conversation?
Come here. What did he do?
Huh?
What did he do?
He's trying to fight everybody that walks by.
Right.
We kicked him after he got told us kick us out. We kicked him out.
He ain't even fucking following no social distancing.
So we literally kicked him out.
The man carried himself with an air of entitlement, confidently flaunting his identity as Scott Romo, a police officer from Roseville, California. But what made the situation even more troubling was the sheer disgrace he brought to his badge, a badge meant to uphold honor and integrity. For the officers on the scene, watching one of their own acts so shamefully was unacceptable. What they did next would shatter his arrogance and send a powerful message that no one, not even a fellow cop, is above the law.
Chaz, bring it back.
You're too intoxicated to understand what I'm even talking about.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home.
Oh, now you're going to go home? You just said you didn't want to go home. Now you want to go home?
Are you serious?
Now you want to go home.
Let's sit him down.
Dude, I have a fucking law enforcement ID.
You, sir, are a disrespect to our profession this evening. If you say it one more time, I'm going to hold you in custody and make you tell the judge in the morning that you have a law enforcement ID. You're a disgrace right now. So you need to shut your damn mouth before I call your supervisor, and we go from there, and you don't lose your job in California while you're visiting Arizona.
I don't understand.
So you close your mouth and let us do our job now, because you can't make adult decisions.
What's your job?
My job is to take you to jail now, because you can't be an adult. Have a seat.
I have your...
Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat. Sit down.
Hold on.
Sit down.
I have to fucking sit down?
Yes. Kick your feet out. Kick your feet out.
I have a fucking law enforcement ID in my wallet.
Hey. I told you what I said earlier. They got assault.
Being drunk, the officers might have anticipated some erratic behavior from him, but what truly astonished them was his absurd belief that a police ID could grant him immunity from being arrested. Little did he know, the moments that followed would become the most humiliating of his life, as he was forced to confront the harsh reality that no badge could shield him from his own misconduct.
Multiple witnesses watched about 15 times him swatting the hand of the security guards away in line trying to grab us.
We've already asked them to go home tonight. So if you got a victim and you got someone that articulates it, he's already been kicked out of Whiskey Road.
Come on, bro.
Service. I don't
Are you serious?
Sometimes you got it.
I have a fucking ID.
And got the protocol. There's a protocol for this.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
No, man. The issue
I have a fucking ID.
It didn't stop there. Once brought to the station, Scott Romo made things even worse. He refused to calm down, repeatedly yelling, causing a scene, and banging on the cell door, demanding to call his lieutenant. The image of a police officer who is supposed to embody discipline and professionalism, now reduced to someone completely out of control, only tarnished the honor of the profession he once represented. But what will happen when that call is made? Will it salvage the situation or push Romo further into disgrace? Stay tuned to find out.
Fucking breathing.
Okay.
You're a fucking prisoner.
Well, sir, at this current time, you are in a jail facility, and the correct term probably would be prisoner. However, we're trying to get you released, but you're not showing any signs of sobering up that allows us to believe that you can go out and act accordingly in society. From what I understand, you're dialing 911. You're
Because I
continuously
can't breathe, sir.
you're continuously banging on the jail cell doors.
Because I can't breathe. I have anxiety.
Oh, I completely understand the anxiety part.
I am sobering up. What do you want me to do?
Well,
I can't breathe in here.
I understand that. I am ordered to inform you of this information. Upon your release, you are ordered to call Lieutenant Scott Blinn, and I will provide you his phone number.
I know Glenn's phone.
Okay, and you are ordered to call him immediately upon your release to report your actions. Do you have any questions about that directive?
But I can't breathe in here.
Okay, I'm not sure what other thing that I can offer for you.
I feel like a fucking animal in here. And this ain't right.
You've arrested
Cop to cop.
You've arrested people, right?
I have.
And they end up in a jail, right?
I have.
So you were arrested. So you end up in a jail. There's
have.
nothing we can do special for you because of your situation.
Now? You can't now?
Unfortunately, no, I can't. This goes back to our conversation from 3 hours ago when we tried our best to give you the professional courtesy that it deserved.
I gave it to you.
No. We tried to give you the professional courtesy.
I gave it to you.
Okay.
I was in handcuffs when I gave it to you.
Okay. I'm done here. I just had to advise you of what you are ordered to
I
do.
understand, sir, but I can't breathe in here.
I can open your trap, but
I can't breathe.
Okay, sir. I'm done. Do you have any questions for me besides
I do.
the fact
I'm asking, how do I get out of this?
he just told you.
take a nap, close your eyes.
I'm not going to take a
All
nap.
right, man. Until you stop banging on the jail doors and
Can I
down.
call my lieutenant right now? How do I get out as soon as possible? I'm asking
You know what?
him.
Fair enough. Why don't you? How does he work that phone? Okay, let me give you the number to call, and you can call your lieutenant right now. I have it right here.
On this?
Yes. Go ahead.
What am I? How? Okay.
And if you want
What am I supposed to say to him?
Guys, if you want to intro it, it's Lieutenant Blinn, Blynn.
Lieutenant Blinn, this is Roma. Good. How are you?
The details of the call remain a mystery, but the aftermath spoke volumes. It clearly didn't go in Romo's favor. He was charged with assault and disorderly conduct, fined $650, and ultimately dismissed from the police department. In an unexpected twist, Romo now spends his days serving as the assistant director of a church in Rockland, California, dedicating his life to faith rather than law enforcement. The officers tried to reason with him, hoping to spare him further humiliation, but their efforts were in vain. The next officers he encountered made it clear his badge held no special power here. Reality hit hard, and for Romo, it was a lesson learned the hard way. The early hours of August 20th, 2022, a Naperville police officer pulled over a car driven by 42-year-old Christopher D. Cribbs. His vehicle was clocked speeding at 62 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. And to make matters worse, his license plate was covered with a tinted plate cover, illegal in Illinois. When the female officer approached to speak with him, Christopher immediately became aggressive. He even threatened her, boasting that he had a weapon and was a fellow cop, as if that would intimidate her or get him off the hook. But what Christopher didn't expect was her unwavering composure. She remained calm and professional, treating him just like any other suspect. His badge and threats weren't enough to sway her commitment to justice.
How are we doing?
Doing good.
You have your license and insurance, please? Amherst on North Aurora.
What am I being pulled over?
Well, a couple of things. Number one, you're speeding. Number two, you have a license plate cover.
Okay, it's gonna stay there.
I'm sorry? I can't understand you. What?
It's gonna stay there. So
It's
you
what's going to stay there?
that? The license plate cover.
Okay. Do you have insurance for the vehicle?
No, go ahead, write the ticket. I'm not looking.
You don't have insurance for the
I
car?
got insurance, but I ain't got it with me. It's at home.
Okay. Is this your current address?
No.
No? Okay. What's your current
Oh, hold on. I'm an officer and I'm armed. My gun is right here, so you don't go crazy. Here we go. Because it's right here. I just remember.
Okay.
Here you go. I got to take it too.
Okay.
Okay. All right, come on, get the ticket on, or let me go home. I got shit
I don't
to do.
understand why you're acting like this.
Because I asked you, I don't know, because I'm irritated today, and I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm right here at the crib. I got another crib right here. And I'm just ready to go home. I'm tired.
Okay, so what is your actual address then?
The address that this car comes back to is what you just wrote down.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Right.
the only one you need.
Okay, what town is that in?
That's Naperville.
Okay.
Cause I stay over I got an
There's
apartment
a
over
lot of Giordano's in there.
And down. You know that's downtown Naperville.
Okay. There's no other main streets?
Hold on.
in the
Why
state?
did you jump out the car?
Okay,
So
stay in the car for me.
As soon as the female officer got back into her patrol car with Christopher's documents to complete the paperwork, he started shouting at her, calling her back. His behavior grew increasingly aggressive, likely because he realized he might be arrested on the spot. With sharp instincts, the officer sensed the situation was escalating and wisely called for backup. But instead of waiting, Christopher made a reckless decision. He started his car and took off, even though he knew he wasn't allowed to leave. With no other choice, the officer had to follow him, leaving the tense confrontation unfinished. Throughout the pursuit, Christopher kept accusing her of not knowing how to do her job. But the truth was, what bothered him the most was that she was doing her job exactly as it should be done, fearless and unwavering.
What do you need? Well, I'm trying to do something. No. Why are you can't leave.
follow me.
What do you need to talk about?
Follow me.
No, I'm not following you. From 22, he decided to pull off from my traffic stop. He claims he lives over here somewhere and he wants me to follow him home. And 22, send me another car. What do you need to...
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, and I was telling you I'm trying to run...
You all the way unprofessional. You doing things wrong.
Unprofessional?
Now, do you want me to talk on your taser and tell you everything you did wrong?
Why don't you go back into your
No, I'm
car?
about to go in the house. You got my ID. The plates come back to the address. Do your job or go get a supervisor. Write the ticket, but number one, number two, on your taser, I asked you, what are you pulling me over for? You said a number of things. What was the number of things? You only said my plate. I said
speeding.
Oh.
And
I
the
was
plate
speeding.
cover.
How fast was I going?
Okay.
Nah, you don't know. You see where I'm at, come around, knock on the door, get a supervisor. Because I don't even trust them.
Of course.
Because she got it on her taser cam. I showed her my taser cam, and both of them motherfuckers scared me.
I'm not scared of you, sir.
Okay, I got pulled over for possibly speed. I don't know. And the plate cover. Okay. The only reason she seen the plate cover because I was speeding. Correct? When you put me over. When she come to the car, you can read my plate. I know I ain't on patrol. I know she's supposed to run my plate and send it in. She come to my car, I give her my license. She asking me, is this the correct address? I said, no. This car comes back to another address. She would have known because I kept on telling her the same shit. She would have known that should she had a red in the plate. She might not.
Even when more officers arrived on the scene, Christopher's aggressive behavior only escalated. But that wasn't even the most shocking part. The real twist was his complete inability or refusal to grasp why the officers were wasting his time. He kept insisting he had done nothing wrong. Let's break it down. He was caught speeding, left the scene without permission, and then acted belligerent toward law enforcement. Yet Christopher's main defense was that he was a cop, as if that automatically placed him above the law. The irony is almost too much. Someone sworn to uphold the law should, in theory, be the first to respect it. Instead, his behavior was the very opposite, leaving everyone questioning, how could someone with a badge act this way?
Not ready yet. I don't know.
I know, but she coming to the car now. I got my gun on me and shit underneath the seat because I had just went in the grocery store or whatever, right? Okay. So now I'm like, oh shit. She's standing here, she see my gun, let me show her my officer. And she still ain't giving me the fucking ticket, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever she gonna do. Okay. That's what I'm tripping on. We still here talking. She called her a backup. What we talking about? I got shit to do.
Okay.
A traffic infraction. And I told her I'm an officer. I say, can I talk to you? Because I wanted to ask her something. I forgot what it was. Because I can't come over there. I can't walk back to her because she's scared of me.
Where are you an officer at?
Cook County Sheriff Department. I drive the buses. I drive the big bus. I drive the inmates to court to other counties. I'm in the process of retiring. 17 years. I'm currently on the job.
So you left then, is that right?
Yeah, I pulled off over here because she won't come to the car and talk to me. I can't come to the car and talk to her. So what the fuck we standing there for? And she know I'm an officer. So what is we talking about?
But here's the thing though, if you're an officer, you should know that you need to stay there, right?
What did I do?
You left the scene.
Oh, that sounds like a bullshit report.
You left the traffic stop.
Did I try to get your attention to come to it?
Yes, and I was in the middle of doing something.
Okay, who do you work for? Christopher Korea. Who do you work for? Because in this capacity, you work for me. And so you told me not to get out the car. That means come here. You asked me what? I said I needed to talk to you.
We have kind of a way we do things, right? We get the information, whatever, we go back and make sure all the things
on that. And I got the protocol. I know we operating great.
But listen,
what she doing, she operating in the red. She's fucking up.
But listen.
If you haven't guessed it by now, Christopher was the perfect example of someone who believed the rules didn't apply to him. He didn't even stop to consider that leaving the scene was wrong, instead justifying it by saying he had to control the situation. The irony? He completely overlooked the fact that the female officer who pulled him over was the one in control, not him. When his excuses failed to sway the other officers, Christopher doubled down, escalating his behavior even further. His entitled attitude turned what could have been a minor incident into a full-blown spectacle, leaving everyone wondering how far was he willing to go to prove he was above the law.
I'm trying to give her a big up.
Just because you call her up doesn't mean she can drive everything and come right back, right?
I can't come to her.
That's true. But at a traffic stop, you got to kind of wait, right?
I followed the rules. I followed the rules.
Well, you might have. I don't know.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. You know I followed the rules. I asked her to come here, and she said she was too busy to do it. But she wasn't doing nothing when she stepped out the car halfway and said, "What do you want?" Right. So you can't tell me. You can't bullshit me. Bullshit somebody else.
I'm not bullshit anybody. Listen, this is how it works. Like, she stepped out.
I respect the badge, man.
I know.
I respect it.
She acknowledged that you waved at her, right? But she's in the middle of something. She can't just stop and come back and forth through. That's not how it works. I mean, you kind of know that, right?
I was being an asshole because she was being who she is.
Okay, and that's.
And all I did was work within the rules. I didn't break no rules. I asked her to come here. I pulled off. She got my license. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Here go my other address.
Right, I understand.
This plate, and that plate come back to the same fucking address.
Okay.
And I left it open so they can run the plates and all that.
What address is that? Who's it belong to?
Me, my company.
Okay.
Town Naperville.
Okay. That being said, being that you're an officer and you know how things work, why would you leave?
Because she wouldn't come, so I had to make her come to me.
That makes no sense.
I had to make her come to me. I can't, look, I was doing what I needed to do to control the situation.
But that's the thing though,
I made her do what I wanted her to do, right?
As you know,
I made her do what I wanted to do. Hey, I do this. I
know, so you should know, at that point, you don't control the situation.
I never did control the situation. But I brought it to where I wanted it to be. Y'all don't realize that. Because I work in the jail. I play with criminals.
Christopher quickly changed his approach, accusing the female officer of lying and fabricating the entire situation just to make his life miserable. He painted himself as the only one trying to have a reasonable conversation, but if that were true, why did he literally flee the scene? When this tactic failed, Christopher shifted gears again, claiming he was in the middle of a mental breakdown. A clever move, or so he thought. But let's be honest, if that were true, he'd need to see a psychiatrist, not expect these officers to let him off the hook. The question hung in the air. How far would Christopher go to dodge responsibility? And how much longer could his excuses hold up?
It's a learning lesson. Because she shouldn't have even followed me. Come on now. She did wrong, I did wrong. We both fucked up. You know that.
First of all, tell me how she did wrong, and then tell me how you did wrong.
If she see I'm going through a mental health crisis, because you don't know me, so you got to assume that there's a mental health crisis. And I showed you my ID. At that point, it should have been de-escalated. You should have took your hand off your waist, all that shit. We should have had a conversation amongst peers. If you're going to write the ticket, you're going to write the ticket. I didn't care. I never did care.
So was she writing the ticket when you waved her?
I don't know what she was doing. She was taking all goddamn day.
Okay. So then how did you...
You said you record.
We all record and we're all on. So you said she messed up, and then you messed up. So now, how did you
I didn't mess up. All I did was I got what I
you did
wanted.
wrong, or she did wrong, and you did wrong. I guess
Yeah.
you said. What she did? You just told me what she did wrong. What did you do
And
wrong?
then when I come out here, I left the garage door open. I left the gun, and I showed her that I left the gun in the car, so it ain't no thing. Then she pull up. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to close the distance so I ain't got to yell and all these mother, because she knows this. And but it is what it is, man.
Okay.
And you know this shit. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. And you
All
can't
right.
even. Hey, man. Hey.
I'm just trying to figure out what would possess you. Leave, other than
health crisis, because she.
Okay,
I
she's
got-
going
I'm
through a mental health
bipolar.
crisis. Okay.
I'm bipolar,
Do you
and
need-
she initiated that.
Okay.
To fuck me
So
up,
do you
right?
need an
I don't
ambulance
need
right
no.
now?
I need to relax. I'm running my bath water.
Okay.
I cut it off since I came out
Right.
here.
Do you need an ambulance right now?
No, I'm
Okay.
just telling you who I.
Okay.
the
So
fuck?
what? So what?
We all got something wrong with us. What the hell?
Well, you said you had a mental health crisis. I just making sure.
Yeah,
you're good.
she triggered it with this bullshit.
Okay.
Look, man, I'm trying to bridge the gap between the divider between this shit. We shouldn't even be having this conversation. All right?
Christopher had one last excuse up his sleeve, but this time, the cops had heard enough. They decided it was time to arrest him for leaving the scene, and that's when everything truly spiraled out of control. Christopher erupted into a full-blown tantrum, shouting and screaming so loudly that the entire neighborhood could hear him. He even tried to make it as difficult as possible for the officers by sitting down, forcing them to physically move him. At one point, in a bizarre twist, he demanded they go into his house and bring him a phone, refusing to cooperate until they did. But true to his erratic behavior, he quickly changed his mind and moved on to the next dramatic outburst. It leaves you wondering, what wild excuse was he going to pull out next?
Yeah. Okay.
One way to bridge the gap would be when you get pull over like you did.
And
You
I
did
pulled,
great. You
hey,
did
what
great.
I pulled down all the windows.
You did great. You did great on that. But then, don't just leave.
Man, I told you why I left, and
Yeah,
it was
but
a
that's
slow
not-
speed leave.
But you understand how it works, right?
I understand. I got you. I got you.
And you can't just say, you know what, screw this, I'm leaving. You can't just do that. You can't do that. We're going to place you under arrest for leaving the scene of a
place me under arrest?
Yeah.
Oh,
for
okay.
fleeing,
Let's go.
right?
Let's
So if
get
you don't
it.
mind just turn around for me. This
Hey,
officer-
can I make a call though? Hold on. Can you lock up my house? Because I got
Yeah,
shit.
we will. Yeah, we will.
Okay, come on.
First of all,
I was waiting on this.
is this locked?
I swear.
Okay.
Do everything right.
Thank you.
Okay.
We will definitely.
I
do
promise you. I promise you. Can I get I need my phone though.
That. Okay, where's that at?
You got me handcuffed. Can I walk with you inside my house?
Yeah,
I'm handcuffed. I can't do shit.
Hold on, she's
Just
gonna
let her
double lock
finish,
it,
let her finish,
just
let
so
her
it doesn't tighten up on you, okay?
You know how.
Oh, this is the first time I got cuffs on me. Yeah. Let me make a scene.
No, dog.
Hey.
Let's not
they
make a
putting
scene.
cuffs on the officer.
Let's.
I'm a Cook County sheriff.
Okay, let's.
All right.
You want to get your phone?
No,
Let's get your phone.
no. We gonna make this. No, we gonna make a scene. Y'all want to put
All
a
right,
cuff?
well, we're not-
Hey!
All right. Well, we're not giving your phone.
Hey!
Then. We're not giving your phone. Come on,
Okay,
Chris.
if I don't get my phone, I'm not going in that place.
Well, yes, you are.
You gonna give me my phone? Okay. Y'all gonna pick
Okay,
me
are you
up?
gonna leave? Are you gonna stop making a scene?
I want my phone.
Are you gonna stop making a scene?
Yeah. If
Okay,
I get my phone.
Let's get your phone.
Only one person going in my house.
No, we're all going in.
No. It ain't happening.
Okay, well then we're not getting your phone. Let's go.
Well, then I'm not going. Hold on, y'all put cuffs on me, and I came back out here. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna
All right.
do your job. I'm an inmate now.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
an inmate
Yes,
now.
you are.
Yep. That's what you
You
like.
got it, or you want me to call some more? Come on, come on, come on.
No, you're not gonna leave my house.
If handcuffing Christopher was a challenge, getting him into the police car was an entirely different battle. Determined to make things as difficult as possible, Christopher cycled through a dizzying array of tactics, resisting with all his might, begging the officers to let him go, threatening them, and then dramatically playing the victim. Over and over, the pattern repeated like a chaotic performance no one wanted to watch. Honestly, maybe he wasn't completely lying when he claimed to be crazy. This kind of behavior was far from normal for a grown adult. And let's not forget his constant cries that the officers were hurting him. But seriously, where did all that tough guy energy from earlier go? It makes you wonder, was this his real personality all along, or just another desperate act to avoid accountability?
Sure, my weapon right there.
We'll get it. We'll get it for you. We'll get it for you.
We gotta get people involved. Hey! Hey!
CM33.
Hey! Hey! Hey, call the police!
33.
My gun in my car, and I'm an officer.
Come on.
They know I'm an officer. This ain't gonna work, baby. This shit don't work. Oh, now y'all wanna play field training with me? All right. No, ain't no Chris.
Let's go.
No, ain't no go.
Chris, come on,
Come on,
buddy.
y'all want to play inmate?
Oh, I saw that.
No,
Chris.
officer.
I saw
How
that.
you? What you see?
Come on.
I'm gonna handcuffs.
Come on.
No, we gonna get some people out here.
You want to get some people?
Yeah.
All right, we'll wait right here then.
Okay.
Turn your head that way for me.
No.
Yep. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're good. You're good right there.
All right, y'all got me over the thing. Y'all don't have to keep on going.
No, we
I'm
didn't.
not putting my head on the car.
Put your head down.
I'm not putting my head down.
Put your head down then.
Put it down for me.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I'm not putting it down. You got all this pressure on me. That shit don't work. Come on, I'll push with you. That shit don't work.
Okay, good. You're good then. Just stand right here.
I don't know why you asking you come up here trying to be.
I tried to be nice to you. I tried to be nice to you.
No, you ain't being nice to yourself.
That makes no sense, dude.
Dude, all you doing is you making a news report. All you doing is making a news report.
No, you're making a news report.
Okay. We gonna see how this goes.
Thank you.
I'm not putting my head down.
You don't have to.
Why you keep on moving my hand? So you hurting me. You hurting me. Now I'm cool. You don't have to. You don't have to click me.
We're not doing it.
No, look at what you're
I'm
doing in my
gonna
hand.
hold it. I'm gonna control your hand.
You're not controlling my hand. That shit hurt. You hurting me. You hurting me. Ma'am, you are hurting me. You don't need to do this, ma'am. Okay.
Nope.
I told you hurting me. You don't have to do it because you hurting me.
The cops knew Christopher would be trouble, but none of them anticipated the scene he created. Handcuffed, he suddenly threw himself onto the grass, loudly claiming he'd broken his leg and couldn't move. Yet for someone insisting he was injured, there was something oddly off. He showed no signs of pain, no grimaces or cries, just a steady stream of defiant arguments. It was as if he'd forgotten to act the part properly. Watching the officers remain calm was almost admirable. His dramatic antics must have tested their patience to its absolute limit, but they refused to let his over-the-top performance shake their composure.
Take care of this, Sergeant. Get her off of me.
No.
I don't need her to hold me.
She's not holding you anymore. She got her arm up here.
I don't need that.
She got her arm
All
up
right.
here. Nope. Stay down.
No.
Okay, you want to go down? You want to go down?
Nope. Oh, shit, you broke my leg.
Now, you want to do that? That's where we're going to stay and we're going to wait.
Okay.
This is on you, buddy.
Why did you do that? You could have broke my leg.
We didn't, though. You know why? Because you did it on your own. All right? So we're going to get you in the car.
I hope y'all don't tase me because I'm
No, we're
sweating.
not going to tase you. We're just going to get you in the car now.
Okay.
All right? We got to get him in the car.
Okay.
Hold on. I get up.
All right.
I get up because I'm not sure my leg gonna go. My leg broke. My leg is broke. I can't move my leg. My leg is broke. The right one.
Which one?
This is right one. I can't move it.
Film all you want,
I
man.
can't-
It's his fault.
We're gonna sit you up on your butt. Is that okay?
Okay, I can't. No, I need to
Your
keep
leg
it
is
like
not
this.
broken.
Look at the knee. Look at the kneecap.
Okay.
Stay right there.
Look at the kneecap.
I got you. Stay right
I
there.
can't move it.
Okay, we got your ambulance coming.
We're gonna keep you right here. You want to put your head down? That's fine.
No, I'm good with my head down. Hey, make sure you film it.
She is, don't worry. So are we.
Broke my fucking leg.
Yes, let's get him here.
You broke my fucking leg. Hey, and they know I'm an officer. Shit, I can't move this motherfucker.
Okay. You good if I let go of you?
What the fuck I'm gonna do?
I'm just making sure.
What the fuck I'm gonna do?
Are you gonna fall? I
Come
don't
on,
want you to fall.
hold on to me.
Are you gonna fall back?
Because you like this shit. No, yep, I'm gonna fall
Okay,
back
well,
and
then let me
bust
have my hand.
No, I want your hand. I want it there now.
You want it there?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, come on. Come on, do what you was doing all that shit with 3 motherfuckers and I'm handcuffed. Do all that shit now.
What
Because
shit?
he must be, who are you? You must be a lieutenant or something.
Another sergeant.
Okay, another sergeant. He must got more sense than you.
Christopher's desperation to escape was palpable, as if nothing, no rule, no consequence could stand in his way. Yet here he was, deflecting blame with wild accusations. He pointed a finger at one of the officers, accusing him of being driven by ego, as though that was the sole reason Christopher now found himself on the ground. The irony was almost too much to bear. Did he truly believe his own actions had nothing to do with this mess? His voice was laced with indignation as he insisted they were singling him out, targeting him deliberately because he was a cop. But did he really think his badge made him untouchable? Someone had to break it to him. The rules didn't bend for anyone, least of all for someone so determined to ignore them.
On that
All
funny
ballistic
shit.
on us.
You was on that funny shit.
Started
I ain't did
screaming,
shit.
started trying to
Yep,
fight
I
us.
can do that. I fight you. Fight you.
Yeah. At first you sat down and tried to
Fight
sit
you.
down on the ground.
I was
then you tried-
handling y'all with the goddamn
And
cuffs
then you
on.
tried to get up and fight with us.
How? My hands behind my back.
We had you nice right there, just waiting for
Okay,
our
I
people
was
coming,
standing
right?
up because she was
Yeah.
leaning on me.
Yeah. And then you decided to act a fool.
What's a fool to you? What's a fool to
Well,
you?
we got on video too.
I
guys.
asked you what's a fool.
We have body cam.
We all got
Okay, I
it.
got you. Nigga, I got a taser.
Okay. It's fine. I'm glad you do.
Talking to you. Oh, you didn't like the word nigga, huh?
I didn't even hear you say that.
Is anybody?
Hey, I'm a
You don't need to
nigga.
keep talking.
I'm a nigga.
Stop talking.
Hey, your leg seems fine.
Hold on. You act like I was about to punch. You scary than a motherfucker. You shouldn't even be in this job.
Dude.
You've been elevated the whole time. The whole reason why, because it's your ego. Your ego got me on the ground. You fucked up. You shouldn't even be in this job. You fucked up. You gonna kill somebody. Naperville got enough going on with the race-rate relations, and you up here exciting it? You knew I was an officer.
Where do you want
You knew I was an officer. You knew I was an
We're
officer.
waiting
This is
for
an ego trip for you.
How does you be an officer?
Because I told
what
her.
happened?
I asked her to come talk to me. When I told her as an officer, she should have de-escalated the whole
We're waiting for you,
situation.
He says he
Why,
doesn't.
why would you
broke
be
his
an
leg.
officer cause something to need to be de-escalated?
Because she don't need to worry about me shooting her.
Okay.
Because I'm an officer, I'm on her side.
All right.
Now you stupid too. Get out of here.
I'm not. I'm just asking questions because you seem like you're just hunting packing for anything, buddy.
Oh, well, I might as well get it all out my chest. I'm arrested.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
Stupid.
That has nothing
Ain't
to
no
do with this?
questions. You got me under arrest in my neighborhood.
I want to ask you a
Fuck
question
you,
about your house. How do you want me to secure it?
nigga. Fuck you.
Christopher was spiraling, sinking deeper into trouble with every word that spilled from his mouth. Instead of grasping at the lifeline of an apology, he chose threats, a barrage of them, reckless and unrelenting. Did he really think shouting about his lawyer would sway the officers? Their laughter was sharp and mocking, cutting through his bravado as they clapped back with a sarcastic, "Well done." What outcome was Christopher hoping for here? His words seemed like a desperate grasp at control, yet they only exposed how utterly lost he was. One moment, he was daring them to haul him off to jail with a defiant sneer. The next, he clung to the excuse of a broken leg whenever they moved in to take him. It was almost surreal, watching him twist and turn, contradicting himself in the same breath. Did he even realize how absurd he sounded? Or was he so far gone that reality no longer registered? The deeper he dug, the harder it was to look away, like watching a storm unravel with no hope of calm in sight.
I don't appreciate that.
No, I can't go in there. If you take the cuffs off and put them in front of me, one of you come in there with me, I get my phone,
How do you want me to secure your
my gun,
Not happening.
you take me to jail and you figure it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to give you forewarning on camera. I have a lawyer, okay? He has sued this city before, okay?
Thank you. Okay. We don't know that.
Okay, fine. I'm trying to help y'all out. Go ahead and take me to jail. Do whatever the fuck you gonna
Let's
do.
stand up and get in the back of the car then.
Bitch, I can't stand up. You stupid bitch. Get the fuck away from me.
Chris.
Could you put me on the ground, you dumb bitch?
Wait, we're gonna get up. All right.
I can't move my goddamn leg, you stupid bitch.
All right. So what I want you to do.
And if she can't take this while I'm on the ground, what the fuck she an officer for? Huh?
Until they come and say.
What the fuck is she an officer for if she can't take me calling her name? I worked in the jail with no gun. You do that, because you can't even handle yourself on the motherfucking street with a gun. All these motherfuckers would have been inmates, and I could have controlled them. But you got all these motherfuckers on one person.
Great.
We're gonna let
So
them. We'll let them
what
in.
leg, Chris, hurts? Like what leg can you not stand on?
The one that's bent, I can't unbend it. My foot moves, but I can't unbend it.
Okay.
It's popped or something.
All right.
And the bitch did that shit wrong.
Have you ever had any injuries prior?
No!
Okay. They're gonna.
All I was doing is standing up. How the fuck you gonna fight when you standing up with your arm behind your back?
I was not here. I'm here now.
They want me to fucking surrender on the car and shit. I ain't doing that shit, never.
Taxi is going on.
I want you to make this personal.
You might be wondering if this saga had any end in sight. Well, it did, and it came swiftly for Christopher the moment the ambulance pulled up. I can only picture the shock, or maybe sheer embarrassment, on his face when the medics calmly confirmed what everyone already suspected. His leg was perfectly fine, not even a sprain to cling to. It was the ultimate irrefutable end to his web of excuses, the final blow to his crumbling act. But even then, you could almost sense he didn't know when to quit, as though sheer stubbornness might rewrite reality. Christopher wasn't just caught in his lies, he was drowning in them, and this moment was the wave that finally pulled him under.
Because it is personal. You're trying to play for the cameras, but you gonna start fucking with me. That's cool.
How am I fucking with you?
You know my cars now. You know my addresses. You gonna start fucking with me. That's cool. Cause I ain't got no problems with the police. I got a problem with you. I got a problem with you because you was sent here to be a supervisor and supervise these bitches, but you let this shit happen.
He says he's having a problem with his.
I can't my right knee. I can't unlock it.
He says he can't unbend it. Yeah, straighten it.
Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
lay back.
Don't touch me, man. I don't trust you.
Is it okay if I lay
back? Yeah, you cool.
Lay back, flat on your back.
You
Don't
want
hit
me
your
to
head.
lay back?
Don't hit your head.
Get it.
You want my knee?
I
Is that good like that?
can't move this fucking leg.
Okay. Let me just put my knee like this.
Stop moving.
Okay. Man, I ain't been this mad in a long time. I need to go back to work. Whoop a motherfucking ass.
I got to move too much. We're gonna come on both sides of you.
You just don't know, man.
Chris.
You don't know.
Chris, you gotta pay attention to us.
Let them help you, and then you can talk to me, okay? Later.
Christopher Cribbs stood on the edge of a legal cliff, facing a cascade of serious charges in DuPage County, each carrying the potential to shatter his future. The most damning was the charge of unlawful use of a weapon, a Class 1 felony in Illinois. If convicted, it could mean 4 to 15 years behind bars and a crushing fine of up to $25,000. But that was just the beginning. He was also accused of assaulting a police officer, a Class 2 felony, threatening another 3 to 7 years in prison. As if that wasn't enough, the charges kept piling up, fleeing from police and resisting arrest, each adding the weight of possible jail time and fines to his already heavy burden. And then there were the traffic violations, almost minor in comparison, but still a bitter icing on this grim cake. Driving without insurance, using an illegal license plate, and speeding. Together, they painted a picture of recklessness spiraling out of control. Every charge, every violation, chipped away at his chances, leaving his future hanging by a thread. If you thought Christopher Cribbs crossed the line, wait until you see what our next officer does. Acting as though the rules don't apply to him, wielding authority like it's his personal weapon. Buckle up, because this one will leave you questioning everything about justice and power.
Just pull that up and put it to the shoulder.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What is it?
The RMA.
I am not the police, okay? I came here with the ambulance. I want to make sure you're okay.
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know. I'm asking you if he's RMA or not.
Oh, yeah, no.
What?
Yeah. I get that. I'm not saying you aren't. I just want to make sure your head is okay. He's giving them problems that we need to be aware of.
I can't get any.
Can you tell me your first name at least?
First of all, why do you get a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Look at it, tell me what's on the back of it.
It washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay? Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Unbelievable. At a crash scene in New Jersey, as everything was being handled seriously, the police chief suddenly showed up drunk. Instead of assisting, he started arguing and disrupting the work of his own officers. How can anyone trust a leader who behaves like this? What really happened? And will he be held accountable for his actions? What are your thoughts on this shocking incident?
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Get over here.
I'm on a DWI.
Chief. Things went from bad to worse as the police chief, drunk and unsteady, kept disrupting and interfering with his subordinates. It was as if he truly believed he could control everything, despite his intoxicated state. But the most shocking part is yet to come. The next move from one of his subordinates will leave you utterly astonished.
I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay? Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you fucking touch me. You have a problem? Fuck. You grabbed me. What? Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Take him out. Take him.
No, you're gonna go in.
Take him.
Drunk again. Whose keys are these?
They're mine.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're gonna get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're gonna get locked up. You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
The officer had completely run out of patience with his boss's unbearable antics. His bold action, though risky, was entirely understandable given the circumstances. If he hadn't stepped in, things could have spiraled into complete chaos. And in that moment, when he finally made his move, the police chief was caught entirely off guard. His stunned expression likely said it all.
That's the first thing. Billy,
I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
no, I'm not in
stop.
trouble.
Stop,
I'm not in
stop,
trouble.
stop.
You're going to be in trouble.
Stop,
You're gonna be
Billy.
in trouble.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, what do you need OEM for?
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real fucking problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
I know.
We do.
All right, you're gonna have to go inside.
No, how about we do
no,
this?
No.
We go inside.
Billy, you're gonna have to go inside right now with me. You're gonna have to go inside and
We're in a serious collision.
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
No, I said
You
come over here.
You're out of line. You grabbed me. It's on video.
Billy,
it's on video. I'm not going to argue with it.
Instead of reflecting on his own mistakes, the police chief criticized his subordinate for embarrassing him in front of others. But what he didn't realize was that, at that very moment, everything had already spiraled out of his control. Who was really in charge of this story?
A crash to work.
Billy,
I have a job to do.
You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
Okay.
You're relieved.
I'll go home.
No. Billy, you have to understand something. You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved. Go in the headquarters and wait for me.
After my crash.
No, Billy, you're relieved.
I have officers here.
Billy.
Right here. They could get waffled because my car is blocking it.
Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy, don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm suspended?
Yes.
Okay. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Yes. Billy, come here.
I'm going home. We can't talk. I'm suspended.
No.
I'm suspended. I'm
going
home.
And you're going to wait for me there.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
You're going to go in the headquarters and wait for me there.
Let me work my crash. This is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
All right, if I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more to say.
No, Billy. You have to. Let me explain something to you. Billy, you're suspended.
Okay.
All right. Billy.
Yes.
Right now.
Okay.
The police chief was completely mistaken in believing his authority was still enough to control the situation. What he didn't anticipate was that everything had already spiraled out of his hands, leading to him being immediately suspended on the spot, a bold decision to prevent things from escalating further into chaos. This wasn't just a severe blow to his reputation. It also raised a haunting question. Was this man, wearing the uniform that symbolizes justice and responsibility, truly worthy of his position? Or was he, in fact, the root cause of all the troubles?
Wait for me in there. That's an order.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put your car where my car is so our officers and first aid don't get run over, please?
I got you.
Thank you.
Billy suspended. You see what happened there?
Yes, Chief.
What happened?
There's some type of exchange between you and Sergeant Major.
We're going to talk about that later. Everybody's got that. Billy's suspended. You already got this. What do you got here? What do you have?
We're trying to figure that out, Chief.
Okay. Go on, Billy.
In there.
Yes, you're going to meet me in there. Go and put the dog in right now.
There's nowhere to put her. She's going to ruin things.
Okay, we'll leave her in there. Go in.
I'm going. I got people on the road. I want to make sure they're safe. I want to run you over, so watch out.
No. Come on. Go ahead. You know I love you. Come on.
I know. What? Bill. What's wrong with you?
Stop. Billy.
Why would you do that to me?
Stop. Billy. Stop. You got enough problems already. Please.
Okay.